If you were born in the early 2000s, you most definitely remember social games. You know the ones, stuff like Moshi Monsters, Club Penguin, and if you wanted to be different at the time, Bin Weevils. Do you guys remember Bin Weevils? Aside from something like Roblox, I'm not entirely sure if I could really call these games, because aside from some crappy minigames you could play, the main focus was on the social aspect. Customizing your character, decking them out with immaculate drip, talking to and meeting new people, making new friends, going to your friend's place on Roblox, seeing all their awful ass creations, and then adding each other on Skype and prank calling Club Penguin, because it was something everyone did. I mean, I did it loads, it has to be a universal experience, right?
I'm not really following your idea.
So they would fly planes to crash into the Twin Tower.
I did this a stupid amount of times, and it was the same lady every single time we prank called.
Thank you for calling Club Penguin. This is speaking. How can I help you?
Is your refrigerator running?
I'm gonna fucking bash your fucking head against the wall with a brick if you don't shut the fuck up.
Most of these social games shut down years ago for a multitude of reasons, like Flash Player dying. May it rest in peace. The only ones that are around now are like VR Chat, which is full of people who only socialize through the game and never see the light of day. And Roblox to an extent, and I'm gonna be honest, that shit hasn't been good since like 2012. I mean, aside from Dress to Impress, of course, that's Game of the Year 2024. Well, there's a new social game on the block, and it's great. It's called Webfishing, and you might have heard of it, I'm not sure if you have. Well, it takes every awesome and nostalgic element from these social games, puts an Animal Crossing-esque coat of paint over it, and it adds fishing. In fact, aside from the social aspects, fishing is the main focus of the game, having you collect all kinds of critters from the ocean, leveling up and selling them to some guy who lives in dirt, letting you buy more things for your fishing rod and your little character. Speaking of your character, you can choose from either a cat or a dog. It's not a furry game, I promise. The customization for these two is pretty in depth with what you can do, so yeah, you can drip them the fuck out. There are lobbies of up to 12 people you can join, and everyone shares this little island that you can explore to your heart's content. There are a few secrets you can find, like this ghost fishing rod. It's very cool. I had to search for like bones and shit to get it. I also got an achievement for it. There are also these blue mushrooms around the map that launch you into the air, acting as a form of fast travel. It also allows you to get to out of reach locations, so you can look really cool in a public lobby and make loads of friends because you're just cooler than everyone else. Right? You can also buy chalk with the money you get from selling fish and draw whatever you want, letting your inner artist show. Not for me though, I mean, I try my best, please don't be mean. Playing web fishing just feels great. It's such a good way to wind down and have a nice little natter with some people whilst fishing. I've had moments where I've just opened this game up after a long day and sat fishing whilst watching a show on my other monitor. It's genuinely such a good time, it's so relaxing. Now, if you aren't feeling too social, you're actually able to play solo or create a private lobby that only your friends can join. There's just nothing like it currently, and if you're looking for something you can easily just pick up to relax, I highly recommend it. You can also gamble. Oh yeah, this is gonna be it this time, fellas. We're gonna get loads of money. Oh, fuck.